Look at the picture.
I know I did.
Mm-hmm.
Sailor Dead Bane.
He's got Batman's utility belt on.
He
He's
wanted to
got a
cover all
lightsaber in his
bases.
fucking hand.
Is that a Deadpool costume?
Mm-hmm.
That person's in it for variety.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm going to write a quick summary for the beginning of this game.
All right. And more people watch the League of Legends 2012 championship than they watch the 2013 Stanley Cup finals. Of course, hockey sucks. I can understand that, but fucking 8.3 million people watch the 2012 League of Legends championship. That's
It's
fucking
a
crazy.
sport.
Jesus fucking Christ! In 2012, virtual goods sold in video games was over $15 billion. The NFL only made 9.5 billion. That's crazy.
It's the dawn of a new age in sports.
Well, yeah, that's the dawn of a new age in entertainment.
Um, I just watched this character creator. It's the same.
Is it? I
Yeah,
don't remember. I didn't get to play.
but that's fine because it was very robust, I guess. Which is a good thing because this particular game, Elder Scrolls, you won't be able to replace the character models.
Right,
Like almost every other game of theirs, you have to.
right. So
Right.
look, when I was watching, when they were flipping through like some of the races, was that the dark elf, the dark skin dude there?
Uh-huh.
Because you know they look a hell of a lot fucking better than the dark elves did in Skyrim and Oblivion.
The character models look a lot better than they do in Skyrim or Oblivion,
Yeah, I
which
mean, you
is
know,
fortunate.
I'm a, I don't know if you've ever fucked with the dark elf in Skyrim or Oblivion, but they have those funky ass fucking eyes.
Mm-hmm. But I never played with one.
Yeah, so how's everybody in the stream tonight? That's here early. Just wanted to say hey and answer any of y'all's questions if you have any before we get going in a few minutes. Everybody, don't be so quiet now. I don't bite. Hey, what's up, XG1? The pretzel burgers were... They probably would have been good, but we actually decided to go to another place, so we went to a sub shop that's in town. A small mom and pop's sub shop. It was good. Not as good as the pretzel burgers, I'm sure, but my buddy didn't have a lot of time, so he wanted to get in and out really quick, so we just grabbed a sub. I got a turkey and roast beef on wheat. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, heck yeah, it was. Alright, well, we're going to get started. We are starting out in Neverwinter tonight. And the party is going to make a decision on where they're going to go, which I think they've already made that, so. Well, I'll get with you guys during a little break that we'll take about halfway through. So if you got any questions, just put them in the channel and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Alright guys, you about ready to get going?
Let's roll with the backflips.
Alright, well, Kaboom's not going to be here for, like I was saying, probably at least an hour, so I'll go ahead and I'll play as cleric for an hour or so.
That is disgusting. How dare he?
Right? It's a bunch of bull crap.
I know. What the fuck is he doing?
Oh, he's got a an after-school function with his friends and band. So I guess they're doing
So
some.
he's got a date.
No, they're doing some party with the seniors in the band or something. It's like a tradition that the school does or something. Well, the band that he's in.
Okay.
Who does tradition on a Thursday?
I guess they do.
Right?
Apparently so.
Alright,
It's
so
canon.
can you guys believe this is already our 11th game? I mean, that's just unbelievable. We are on game 11 already. Unbelievable.
Bake me a cake.
So, who wants to give the recap from last week? Anyone?
I'll just whip one for you. Are you ready?
Anyone?
Ready, Freddy.
Oh. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, nobody else is stepping forward, so yeah. Go
I
for
just
it.
wrote this in about 30 seconds, so
We
Don't
just
blame
we
me.
just wait on him to do it. We just sit here quietly because we know he'll do it.
Well, if somebody else wants to do it, feel
Well,
free to.
he's so good at it. So
people are going to get homework after this D&D session.
The designated recapper.
Okay, here we go. Previously on D&D Tabletopping, the party returned to Neverwinter only to find it now destroyed. After checking up on the citizens of the city, the party returned to the Moonstone Mask only to find it now detached from the main city and anchored to prevent it flying around the world. Our heroes go inside to investigate where Samoro catches up on missed time with his favourite wench, All the while, Jeff watches innocently from a nearby broom cupboard, thus traumatizing him for the upcoming adventure. They discover quickly that they have been robbed of their belongings. The culprits, aged companions, once thought friends who pilfered their goods when they were away at Daggerford. Chasing down clues, they discover that Spherion has been purchasing mining equipment and disappeared into Neverwinter Woods. The party make a quick pit stop to check on Gregus's father, who had now vanished through the quantum accelerator, solving old mysteries with a hologram companion named Owl. Let's fast forward to Neverwinter Woods, whilst they catch up to Spherion's old home, utterly destroyed. Morningwood, a leader of sorts amongst the Treants, informs them of a location to check out, which they duly do. Sneaking inside the ruins, they fight the darkness where Jeff, still traumatized from before, at the Moonstone Mask, plays Marco Polo throughout the entire dungeon. Here, our heroes find no solace as they fight enemies that are the very floors and ceilings themselves. Evading the writs of a mimic, our party become quite literally attached to the beastie before deflating it in glorious battle. The party catches up with Spherion, who reveals secrets to the party that Izzy had in a vision. Before the conversation could continue, Jeff charges in and wastes 3 wishes asking the same question he had asked previously. The party defeat the summoned elementals and take their belongings back to Neverwinter for a much needed knees up now they're rich again. There you go.
Very nice, man.
Cool.
Very nice, very nice. Well done. And that is why you're my favorite Brit in the whole world. Alright, so...
There we go. Did that capture everything for you?
No, that was really good. So we're back here in the Moonstone Mask Tavern. I just kind of want to get one thing straight so I can write this down. Did you guys actually pay for 6 months or a year for the hangout? And who paid for it?
It was Gregus and I.
Oh, okay.
I think we paid for 6 months. We went for the 6-month plan.
Yeah, we went.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Because we haggled a discount.
Yes, you did. You definitely did. Sure, your guys' charming, dastardly ways.
Well, they allowed our stuff to be robbed, so they owed us.
So, you hear a knock on the door to start off this session. So I want to just let you guys know who is actually. This is Trixie. This is the barmaid that is in love with Samora.
They could blame her.
So-
Look at those jugs.
So Trixie knocks on the door. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. And
She'll get it later.
she has a couple things she wants to discuss. Basically, the first thing is, last session you had inquired about the whereabouts of Gibby, and unfortunately the word is, since those goblins were actually well revered in the dock area of Neverwinter, unfortunately when the explosion happened and sort of the cataclysmic event that took place, the actual entire establishment, Dockmaster Jonathan and the entire Silver Sails Trade Company picked up and left their operation here in Neverwinter, and basically they split to where half went to Luskan and the other half went to Waterdeep. But as for Dockmaster Jonathan and the goblins, things didn't go so well. They all perished in the siege of the sea creatures that actually invaded the Port Authority area. So unfortunately they are no more. So she lets you know that. And also she also has word of the new stand-in leader, Lord Neverember, requires an audience with Gregos.
Oh.
So he will need to speak to Gregos soon.
All right.
And
That's
in the
what Trixie's
meantime,
telling us.
is there any, and while Gregos goes off, is there any other plans of business or anything that needs to be taken care of in Neverwinter before you guys decided to journey back to Daggerford?
Yeah. But I need Gregors to be here.
Okay, we'll wait for Gregos to get back. Anyone else? Vey
Yeah,
or
give him a
Pam
hand
or
job.
Did the Cataclysm?
Jeff?
What's the current trading price on minerals? Are they trying to get a clearance sale, and so companies can just up and leave Neverwinter? Can I get a good price?
Minerals is in what?
Hmm?
What type of minerals? What are you talking about?
Like, say, steel or mithril?
Well, as for metals, you could probably find armor if you looked around hard enough, but chances are, especially the way the economy is now in Neverwinter, it's probably going to cost you literally an arm and a leg for something until Neverwinter can get established again and get back to some sort of normalcy. Things are pretty much overinflated right now, and it's like healing potions. Usually they're 50 gold, but with the current state of how everything is, they're 75, which is, you know,
Oh damn.
sort of
I gotta
like
go farm some herbs.
an oh shit type of item. 75 gold is actually really worth it. So
I think I'll keep my arm and a leg then.
you could probably, you know that, and this is, you know, speaking that from your character's knowledge, you would know that Waterdeep would probably be the place to do any kind of purchases, and you know that you know Waterdeep has over 1 million citizens anyway, so there's much more variety in storefronts and, you know, craft trades and everything else. So Waterdeep is definitely what you want. Waterdeep has anything for the most part. So does anyone, well, before I go into some dialogue with Gregos, would anybody like to stop and get any potions or anything? My son was wanting me to pick him up some potions from the local alchemist, so I'm gonna pick him up 5. I don't think that's too many. So
I'd like to buy a medium armor.
medium armor.
Yeah. A
Okay.
scale mail.
Alright, you do find a merchant. Its normal price is 50 gold,
Okay.
but it will cost you.
Hey Dave, well,
It will cost you.
I'll have to say okay for a second while you sort that.
Sure, no problem, man. And these current
Before we get
times,
started with the dialogue.
yeah, no problem. I'll start whenever you get back. It'll cost you about 80 gold. It's going to cost you 80, and it'll be they'll tailor it to, you know, to your stature and your build and everything. So
Okay, I'll take that deal.
you can go ahead and get that and just deduct 80 gold. And if there's anything else, there is a alchemy shop as well in the district that you're at, now known as the Protectors Enclave. They will gladly sell you potions of healing for 75 gold apiece.
No, thank you. I'll take my apples.
Yep. So I'm going to actually add 5 onto Purist sheet real quick. Vey, some more. You guys need anything?
I've got 2 potions at the moment. I will actually keep it as 2 potions. I'm happy with that.
Okay.
And I've got plenty of arrows. Unless you are telling me that there are specialist shops within Neverwinter that have any kind of +1 arrows or arrows off the first circle that are just waiting to be grabbed up.
you can find it. You'll be able to find a Bow and Fletcher. You could actually find arrows that have a perfect balance to them. They'll run you about 200 gold per arrow, and they will be of the first circle as well. So
I think I'll wait until I'm a bit richer for that.
no problem, man.
I can't put myself in a position where Gregos can buy me out. Oh, also, I would like to take this time. No, I'll discuss when Gregos comes back.
What's a potion of healing? Was it 2d4 plus 2?
User joined your channel.
I think it is 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, your son's here.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Kaboom? Hey, I bought you 5 healing potions for 75 apiece. So I was hoping that's okay for you. So
Yep, that's good.
you'll have to take it out of your treasure chest that you have in the hangout. So I did put those on your sheet. Also, how was your time with your friends? Was it fun? Did you guys have
Pretty
a good time? Good. As for the hangout, you'll see that there's a 6th chest in there as well. So Pam, you are officially in the hangout now. So there's a chest in there for you. So, and you can access all of your actual goods that you have in your chest on the campaign journal. So, all right.
Yeah, just pick a seat.
Thank you.
We've got 3 spare seats now. So
Yeah.
Yeah, just grab one.
The party started with 8. They were down to 5, and now they're back up to 6. Alright, so I don't think there's... was there any other things that you were looking to possibly purchase, Purist? Although the actual economy in Neverwinter is so wishy-washy right now because of everything that's gone on and the turmoil ensuing, so... You know, it's like healing potions are actually 50, but
Yeah.
because of the current situation, they're 75, and it's like arrows were 200 for a first circle arrow. So
Yeah.
so it's pretty inflated. So if you want to do any kind of major purchases or anything, your character would know that the City of Splendor, Waterdeep, would probably be the way to go.
How much would it cost to hire a merchant to purchase goods from Waterdeep and then sell them to Neverwinter at an inflated price?
All right. I don't know. That would be a good question. I don't know. We'd have to think about that, but then you'd have to also think about Luskan bandits that love to, charge ridiculous tolls along the tradeway between Neverwinter and Waterdeep. So
We've got some tools of our own.
you'd have to worry about that. So
What if the thing I'm purchasing from Waterdeep going up to Neverwinter is explosives?
as in a powder type of explosive?
Something that can be lit. Yes.
Well, there would be no type of powder explosive per se. Not in the Forgotten Realms. Not in this time period. Maybe some kind of magical discharge, but nothing powder wise.
Oil of impact.
Are you back, Gregos, by chance?
I guess not.
No.
So Trixie, how are you?
I'm doing good, big boy.
Well, what can I say? I definitely have got a bit of height to me. I just want to remind you, Trixie, these are the faces that you see. And Gregos, he's out at the moment, but you know what he looks like. He's got a head that looks like a helmet. That guy, plus us, are the only ones to enter here.
And Trixie is a sort of like a half dwarf, half halfling. So she's sort of like a half dwarf.
She's very accessible.
Yeah, she's right up your alley, bud. I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you that handout one more time.
Oh, so you like the midgets?
Well, I tell you what, yeah, I don't deem them as midgets. That's very bigoted of you, Vay. I deem
Why?
them as because it's a label. She prefers to be called Trixie.
Hmm. Well,
But look at those jugs.
later on they'll change the name again, and the old word will be bad.
Trixie will be bad. Trixie, you're bad. You're bad, girl.
It's because you make me bad, Samoro. You need to marry me. Get me out of here.
No, you're exactly right. Which is often on the bar table. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, we don't even ask the patrons to leave.
Oh my god.
I'm talking about having a sing and a dance. What are you thinking?
Awkward.
Actually, Trixie was mentioning something about the Neverwinter Guard is pretty much no more because of everything that's happened, and the all of the stockades with all of the records have pretty much been lost. So they actually really do not know who was, in the reservist militia, I guess you could say, and the actual, this whole, thing with Gregos whenever he gets back this is what this involves.
Yeah, I thought Lord Neverember took the helm.
Yes, Lord Neverember did. He is one of the open lords from Waterdeep. He brought a militia up, actually, to Neverwinter to help out, try to restore some order. And you do know that the trip to Daggerford will take approximately 4 days. So
We have our horses, though, don't we?
correct, you do, yeah. And also, I assume everybody's keeping everything here at the hangout as well. The bar owner has told you that they will basically keep an eye on everything for you, and they know that Izzy and Zareth are no longer welcome as part of being considered part of the group that was actually had access to the inside of the hangout. So
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that.
yeah, that's the least he could do for you, right?
Are we able to put a lock on the door?
Oh, they'll take care of it, and plus, Vay can throw a incantation or whatever she can do. She can throw something on there as well for some
We ask him,
added security.
do they know where to procure a beer spider?
It's a trap.
No, but they wanted that beer spider down there in the Masked Tavern, the Moonstone Mask. They definitely wanted that. They cried when they saw that walk out the door. Well, kind of out the door.
That thing pretty much paid for itself.
Definitely would have. That's for sure. So is Gregos back yet? Yellow.
Oh,
Hope he didn't fall in.
Maybe he's like dressing up in all his armor so he can get into character.